So as you can see here, I'm coming up my usual route here at night here. And I just switched the spy camera glasses on, that's why I stopped there for a minute. I had to switch the other pair on because the one pair I have is not too good at night. So I just turned from the street where I live and heading up here. You can see directly up ahead there, they have a fire truck positioned right at the intersection. And then some police sitting there doing nothing, getting paid to do nothing, flashing their lights for something fake. So this is the way I always come up. You can see this in the other videos. Oh, typically, not always. Like I will sometimes go that opposite route, but either way, I come up to the street every time. So often if I'm going at night, so you can see the. This is all about harassing me as I go to my job. They got no police, and then they're blocking some crap off up here in the fire department. Now keep in mind I showed these criminal frauds last night in a video, so right away they start doing this crap again. So I'm gonna go see if we can get a glance at what they're doing over here. It's completely fake. You can see they got it blocked off. They got some fraud standing there in the middle of the street. Oh, it's a fake car crash, of course. Yeah, they set this up for sure. You can see this here. They got a dude wearing his checkered shirt there. Yeah, they got something on the middle there. Okay, yeah, this is all fake. You can see this. This is to harass me again as I go to my job at night. It's not really visible on that side. I can't really see the other person there. That's too dark to see them there. You can see this though. Sorry, is that an ambulance? No, it's an ambulance there. So they had 3 cars here initially when I came up for this fake crap. They don't usually go all out like this here. In Ottawa they'll do stuff like this, but here not quite so often. So they faked a whole thing with that where a car just something happened right up here where I always come right at night. You've seen me come up here all regularly. So I would like to actually get a shot of this dude's face, but I can't. It's a little bit from a distance here, so I can't. Although I don't know, the body camera might be picking it up here. Yeah, this is to harass me as I go to my job. It's all about sending a message. Yeah, you can see this here. RoboCop coming out of the vehicle. Joke. Yeah, they're turning around. Look at this here. Oh, they're gonna move it with that? I guess they're gonna move it with that thing, yeah. Or attempt to, anyway. They brought this out here. This is not a legitimate, there's no legitimate crash or anything that happened here. They brought the thing out there and positioned it there. These are the types of things they'll do, and they will go to these lengths. I've seen them do a lot more than this. This is kind of minor compared to what I've seen in Toronto with them actually faking entire crime scenes and like taping entire areas off, pretending there was like a crime scene or whatever. But yeah, the usual street theater here. This is more than what they usually do here, though. I will say that. It's a little bit more. Again, I showed these corrupt criminals in the video last night. So every time, a lot of times when they're shown in it, they retaliate by doing things like this. Anyway, okay, gotta go into the store here. Get something, but you can see here. So typically, yeah, this is right where I come up here. And they knew as well, they know my route that I usually come, well, to go up to get the bus. So that's why they set this up out here. Just want to see if I can get a little bit of a shot of the face. So I know with the body camera, it's can get a wider angle at least with the body camera. Okay. Anyway, can't linger there for too long. Gotta get the bus. You can see they're sending a guy in here now. To the store there. Let's wait a minute here. Come on. Yeah, I can kind of see that guy. It's not too dark to see him. Oh yeah, they're loading it onto one of those yeah, truck to pull it off there. So just to look at that, wearing the checkered shirt too that so many of these creep stalkers are wearing there. That's a surveillance role player too. You could see he was walking in front of me. He goes up and talks to the cops, turns around and goes back there, so you can see it here. Okay, I gotta step in here just for a minute. There's another one pulling in now. How are we doing for time? I gotta check. A little bit of time still. Okay, I gotta just go into the store really quickly here, and then I'll come back out. It'll probably still be there anyway. Right. They're sending another one there. Okay, so see this one here they sent in. It's a guy with a black hooded sweatshirt getting out there, wearing the same clothing that he's been told to wear there. This guy's gonna go in behind me and go in the line behind me. You'll see the guy there, tall oaf with the black hoodie on. Yeah, so so they set up this fake nonsense up here. This is the way I come up regularly. I always get the bus on the street up here to go to work. So they've set this nonsense up here. Now look at this here. They got guys here. This guy's turning the phone towards me. Watch. They have a delivery there. The exterior part of the store there. Cross over here to get a view from here. This is all done because I'm coming up here. You can rest assured of that. They do go to these extremes to send a message. These people don't do any legitimate work. And, yeah, that's it. Let's see that. Anyway, we'll carry along here. Let's see that. But tonight, yeah, I had to switch these other glasses on because that secondary pair of camera glasses I have is not very good at night. They're not very good in general at all, but this pair is a little bit better. But those are invariably, you see when they're doing things like that, like I've said before, they're always going to have people around, especially knowing that I'm filming it, right? So they're always going to have those agents right around the vicinity, close by to where the target is, because they're there basically to insulate the cops. So they'll kind of swarm you and surround you if anything is said, calling them out on the fact that it's fake and, you know, it's just a nonsense thing. Because the cops obviously know everything is, you know, just ridiculous what they're doing. But, so yeah, you'll notice that they always have that. They'll always have, you know, surveillance role players, people who are citizen operatives around while they're doing things like that. Take a look here. Stepping outside, look, he's filming the bus. 33. Pretty decent day too. Chilly, but nice day. Still sun shining. Bonjour. who's up? Oh. Excuse me? Oh, she's next. Okay, good. Yeah, pay debit, please.
So, point card here?
No.
So it's 61.25.
Yeah. That's here.
You received it now?
I'll take it. Yeah. Merci. Merci. Merci.
Have a nice day.
You too. Symbolism on the shirt there. How's that? The big skeleton on the shirt, and then he had like that Illuminati, the pyramid with the circle on him, too, with the tattoos. It's pretty obvious. Skull and Bones symbolism again. Yeah, he had a couple there. Tattoos with kind of New World Order stuff on there. Interesting. Well, that is a government. That place there is a government-run place, so government employees, you know what they're about. It wasn't too busy in there, though, that's for sure. Pretty quiet, actually. Check this out. Just the stalker there, you can see the guy who routinely takes part in stalking activities. Same guy. Same guy who pulls up every time when I arrive home. You see, right there. He's standing out there as I leave for work. The guy there, you can see him there. So they didn't have him do anything last week. Although what they did last week is, it seems like they gave him a new vehicle there. Or a previously owned vehicle. They lent him one. So tonight as I leave for work, the guy is out there standing by his vehicle, pretending that he has to fucking clean snow off it. That guy doesn't work. He doesn't do anything. He's just funded to live at the place where I live there and harass me, basically. So they're hoping that something would be said there or whatever. Again, like I've shown, I've documented, I don't say anything to the creeps involved in these things. I just record these things. So, see him tonight there again. This guy wearing a checkered shirt here too. How many people have we seen wearing this the last couple of days, sir? Funny. Put your checkered shirt on and do as we tell you. You saw the other guy what was it? The other night there with the Police Street Theater, when they sent the citizen operative over, he was wearing that same checkered shirt. Coincidence, I'm sure, that so many of these people just happen to be wearing that. Of course, it's Masonic symbolism, the checkerboard. I was waiting. Oh yeah. Put your checkered shirt on, your plaid lumberjack shirt, and follow instructions. We're coming to do inspections. If you don't have your checkered shirt on, you lose your universal basic income. So
follow the rules, slaves. Follow the rules, proletariat. Otherwise, the communist state will cut you off from your what's rightfully yours. The minimum wage, universal income. It's rightfully yours. And you have free shoebox condoms that they've given you as well. Provided that you do your assignments and go out and stalk people while wearing your checkered lumberjack shirt and your military camouflage pants as well. Don't forget about that. I mean, that's how it is, really, right? It's really not much of an exaggeration. That's like really... They got these people wearing the clothing that they tell them to wear. They're not even free enough to be able to put on the clothes that they want to wear when they get up in the morning. Now, if you don't even have that freedom, you're essentially a slave. I mean, in all seriousness, you are, right? You pretty much have to do what they're telling you if people are dictating to you what clothing you're going to wear. And it's obvious they are being told to wear that, because there's way too many people wearing it. Both the camouflage and the red and black plaid lumberjack shirts. And again, it's no coincidence, because you can see in videos, you can see Bill Gates wearing that, and Justin Trudeau's wearing it in one as well. Again, it's Masonic symbolism. They're showing you their symbolism there. But I think most of the useful idiots around here who they have wearing it don't really know it's Masonic symbolism. They're just told to wear it. So that, you know, the elites can look at them and say, hey, they're, you know, like, look at them like slaves, like we own you. You're even wearing the clothing we tell you to wear. It's quite pathetic, really. And then you have others like the puppet celebrities and musicians who know what the symbolism means, and they'll wear it because, you know, they know what it means. But the average Joe Blow on the street doesn't know that that's Masonic symbolism and doesn't really care that it is either. You know. I mean, it's just the way it is. But yeah, put your red and black plaid lumberjack shirt on and follow instructions, slaves. You're going to go out and stalk someone. You're going to be right at this intersection at this precise time. Check your phone. Make sure you're always checking the app on your phone so you can find where the dangerous terrorist who's just going to his job is going to arrive. And then we want you to hold your phone up to him and then casually walk away in the other direction while coughing, while doing a fake coughing noise. That's your assignment for today, slave. So put on your checkered lumberjack shirt and your military camouflage pants and follow instructions, or else there will be repercussions. Oh, I'm just kidding around, but I mean, realistically, that's what it seems like, right? Like, it's not too far off base what's going on here. I mean, when you're dealing with dark subject matter like this, sometimes, you know, all you can do is, humor sometimes. Sarcasm is kind of like a defense mechanism against trauma, you know. So I'm not making light of a serious situation, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the people who run the program want you to always be miserable and depressed. So if you can just laugh right at them, that pretty much defeats a lot of what they're doing. Because they want you to be sulking and miserable and feeling powerless and depressed. And if you can just laugh right at them, and what a joke they are, and their perceived, their arrogance of all this power that they have, just laugh right at them. They don't like that too much, right? So they'd rather have you be one of their slaves, wearing their clothing that they tell you to wear and going out doing stalking assignments. But if you have the dignity to stand up on your own 2 feet and say, no, I'm not going to do that, well then, you know, you might get put on a watch list. But it doesn't matter. It's the world we live in today. Fake cough coming up here. No fake coughs, okay. See, when I predict it, they don't do it. Man, these glasses are getting kind of wet. I gotta stand over here. There's this wet, rainy snow coming down. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just strange times that we live in. Stand under here, a little bit of shelter. These glasses. I had this clip from a while ago where I actually asked some guy in Toronto about that. I said to him, I couldn't help but notice that like people all around just happened to randomly be wearing military camouflage attire. Because he walked into the building where I was working wearing these camouflage pants, and he suddenly he had this weird expression on his face, and you could tell he got really awkward and kind of nervous, and he was kind of grasping and thinking of what to say. So it was obvious he'd been told not to talk about it, right? And then he's like, well, you know, I just kind of like it, and but yeah, it was funny. I never uploaded that, and unfortunately that got wiped off with my old laptop, which got wiped out. But it was very telling, that clip. Basically, that you know, they're told not to say anything if somebody asks them. Somebody who they think doesn't know, they're told not to talk about it. But it's clear they're told to wear that clothing. There's no doubt. But there's probably a non-disclosure agreement that they've signed, I suspect, even regarding something like that. Remember, as I left last night, they had the usual Tenant Stalker. I go out and stand by his car and pretend, you know, just linger by the car. You see, he does this when I leave for work, and he does it when I come home from work. So that was around 9:15, between 9:15 and 9:20 last night when I left. And now coming home, see if he's doing that again. Again, that's all done to try to provoke some sort of interaction, which I'm giving them none of. So like I said also, what they've had to do, because I'm not giving them anything, I'm just completely just recording it, and that's it. I don't talk to these people at all, the tenants that live there. So they've been endlessly trying to provoke by doing things like this. And they're not doing it of their own volition. You know, they're being told to do it, but nonetheless, they're doing it. So what they had to do, like I said, is this guy just goes and just makes up a lie, going to the landlord saying, I confronted him and told him something about, accused him of watching me or something like that, which I never did because I've never talked to that guy other than the one night when he worked in coordination to bring that drug dealer over to the house to harass me. So that's the only interaction I've ever had with that guy in my life. So yeah, they're at the point now where they're getting desperate, just making up lies and going to the landlord. So that's why I document all of this, just to show there's no interaction between myself and these people at all. I just record what they're doing, so others can be the judge and see. And so the landlord can see if he wants to too, but he conveniently doesn't want to see evidence, which pretty much tells you all you need to know. He'll take their lies at face value, but then when I tell him I have evidence, he doesn't want to see it. So it's all just done to provoke. Realistically, my lease is good until next July, so. But they're trying to do everything they can to try and force me to move, which I want to anyway. But not until I get a better place. Anyway, let's see what we have today. I don't think they're going to have him do it this morning right after doing it last night, but you never know. Maybe they will. That's not him there, I don't think. That could be somebody who's... Let's see who this is. Oh, no, it's not. They might have that female tenant probably exiting when I come up here, or standing by the door in the kitchen. We'll see when I go in. I think that might happen today. Let's see. It doesn't look like he's out there by the vehicle, but you never know, he might be. the Stalker I have today, you can see. I don't know if you see that.